Hi guys, welcome to G Life. Today's video is on one of my all-time favorite game, Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider series has been a popular franchise for a very long time now. The franchise has taken advantage of a great storyline as well as a powerful gameplay and interesting visual to remain one of the most recognized games across platforms. The first game in the franchise was released in 1996 and it was called Tomb Raider 1. This title was first created for Sega Saturn and PlayStation. Although it came in a time when graphics was still far from anything significantly good, the game still built a good followership with a good story and engaging gameplay. 1 year later in 1997, the second Tomb Raider game was released. In this game, Lara is up against a character called Marco as her adventure takes her in search for the dagger of Xian. As you can see, this time round there's a significant improvement in the visuals of the game. As well as that, there were also many improvements with the game, such as addition of new weapons, extra moves, and also a huge improvement in the locations on which the game is set in. Unfortunately though, even with all the new improvements, this game didn't make quite the impression like Tomb Raider 1. So, it is more likely you will still enjoy playing the first title much more. Up next we have Tomb Raider 3, which was released in 1998. In this game, Lara Croft is on search to find 4 artifacts that have great powers made from an ancient meteorite. Just as you would naturally expect, the visuals of the game have improved significantly. They tried to spice it up by introducing more weapons and including minigames, but unfortunately the game didn't quite meet expectations when it came to the storyline and gameplay. This game ended up having mixed reviews for the fact that it was very difficult to play. The fourth Tomb Raider was released in 1999 called The Last Revolution. This game was a huge disappointment to many gamers because after the trilogy, it seemed like we were hopping back to what we have already played in the previous titles. The only salvation for this game was its good gameplay. In the previous title, you get the idea that Lara is dead. Believing that, Tomb Raider Chronicles sees her friends retelling her past. That seems interesting, right? But no, it is in fact the exact thing that many did not want, because we get taken back again and everything seems very stale. The gameplay for this title is even worse than Tomb Raider 3, minus the thrill we got from it. So this title gets first place for being the worst game in the Tomb Raider series. So a friendly advice, if you do decide to skip this game, fear nothing as you are not missing anything. Swiftly moving on, just when you thought they can't make anything worse, they surprised us again and came out with Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. As the name suggests, this is the darkest part of the franchise. This time around, Lara Croft is on a journey to gather scattered paintings in different parts of the world. Although it has a very strong storyline with a lot of interesting twists, the gameplay itself was a massive letdown. You will be forgiven if you describe Tomb Raider Legends as the legendary return of the main game. Apart from the graphics, which has improved massively, a better narrative, and the gameplay was almost perfect as the controls are better. Interestingly enough, many years later you can still play the game and still feel at home with it. The next game in the franchise was Tomb Raider Anniversary. The Tomb Raider Anniversary comes even better than the Legend. What makes it highly successful is that it re-images the first game in the series, which was an absolute success. Tomb Raider Underworld was an absolute game changer, bringing 3D to Nintendo. This comes as a third-person gameplay and shooter. With a great story and gameplay, this game is up there being one of the good games in the franchise. In this game, Lara's main objective was finding the entrance to Avalon in search for the Hammer of Thor. That's all for now guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos. Catch you next time!